folks, just probably a last one from me today, because not much is happening other than sport, nothing much in entertainment and news and politics. But Sheffield Wednesday, listening with interest this morning to Talk Sport and old Simon with whoever it may have been replacing Jim, I can't remember, discussing the recent press conference that the Sheffield Wednesday owner had on his appointment of his new manager. And I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I mean, he spent the whole press conference when he should be introducing his new manager, and all he's done for 5 or 10 minutes is just have a constant pop at Carlton Palmer, one of Sheffield's ex-players and probably one of the most recognised and well-known ex-players. I've only ever heard Carlton say good things about Sheffield, and the owner said totally the opposite, and it surprised me. I got to like Carlton only a few months ago, just for his heart issue there. When I heard him one day on Talk Sport, and he was actually giving some views on Luke Shaw, the same Luke Shaw that plays for my team, Man United. And the reviews to a great extent are shared, and I thought, that's brave of him, because he was going against the grain a bit. Shaw's been a bit of a flavour of the month for the last couple of years with many people, and Carlton Palmer was swimming against the tide there, and I liked his honesty. So I've listened to him since, whenever he's been around, and I've thought he's okay. And I thought he was Sheffield Wednesday through and through, but all the owner's done is have a go at the guy. Let me just put the bins on, because I won't be able to read these names otherwise. My pronunciation isn't good. Yeah, the owner, is it Depon Chansiri? It's probably that. Depon Chansiri? I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't suppose it really matters. He doesn't know my name neither. Yeah, he's had this press conference, and rather than, as I say, bring the world in focus to his new manager, that world in focus, what mean about there? Introduce the world to his new manager. He's just spent 10 minutes having a go at Carlton Palmer. Now, the story is, he got rid of his last manager, Darren Moore, a few weeks ago, and the official press release was mutual consent. That's what he said, that's what the manager said. And I think Darren has been sort of asked to toe the line there, so I think he has done. But he's now saying he had to sack him. Why did he not say that at the outset? You see, when somebody lies at any time with me, I always have them marked down as a liar then, so I tend to believe nothing they say. And that's why I'm very much in Carlton's camp against the owner here. So he sacked Darren Moore. He actually said in the news conference that Darren Moore had been offered 4 times the wages that Sheffield were paying at another club. That's what he said in the news conference. I've read something today saying he had to sack Darren Moore because Darren Moore came in for 4 times the money he was on at Sheffield Wednesday. None of those sort of ring true. I think Carlton Palmer said, yeah, I am a friend of Darren Moore's, which is why I'm sticking up for him, and he's with the LMA at the moment. He's at the League Managers Association. Well, when they go to them, it's because they're either owed money, or they've not been paid, or they've got issues with a contract, or a contract termination. None of that rings true with mutual consent, but obviously we've passed that now. We know that isn't the case. Anyway, he's appointed a new manager. Is he called Cisco Munoz? I think I might have said that one right, believe it or not. Ex-Watford, I believe. Don't know the fella. The fact that he's ex-Watford makes me believe he didn't do particularly well there. I'm not so sure, Cisco, that you're going to do particularly well at Sheffield Wednesday. I've nothing against Sheffield Wednesday at all. But from what I've seen over the last day or so and what I've heard, I've not got any confidence in the owner whatsoever. And there's nothing worse than a bad owner when you're a new manager at a club. You're fighting against the tide to start with. Anyway, we'll see how it unfolds. Nothing against Sheffield Wednesday. I wish nothing but good for Sheffield Wednesday fans. I know they're a good core of fans. They've just come up. They've done really, really well. I would suggest Darren himself played a great part in that, did really, really well getting you there. I would expect many of you are sorry to see the passing of him. Not the passing of him, he's not died, that he's gone. If you are, comments down below. If you're happy that he's gone, then again, let me know. And if you're happy with your new manager, who your owner doesn't seem to want to unveil to anybody, he wants to rather have a pop at old Carlton. If you're happy with your new manager, let me know. Hopefully you will be happier than your owner is with him. And that's basically it, really. As I say, not much else to say today because nothing much is happening there, but I do have success for the Sheffield Wednesday fans more than anything else.